I like that attitude. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Let's do it. Fuck it, dude. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm a boomer. I think I'm a zoomer.
I'm so fueled by fucking rage and spite today, Mike. I think we're gonna make it, bro.
You're all fucking fueled. I'm hanging on for dear life.
I-T-E, coming with the heat.
I stay fooling with my bot, my tools
Welcome to the Grillcast, the only podcast in the whole entire world dedicated to radical centrism. I'm your host, Orion. Joining me as always is Micah. What is up, buddy?
Hey.
I know you're tired and wary. You've been on a long adventure, but we got a little longer to go, buddy, because we gotta talk about the real issues. We gotta talk about the things that are affecting everyday Americans, like me, the most important everyday American. And I guess we'll just start off this episode talking about something that's really been peeving me off. I'm peeved.
This better be super important. All right, this has really got to grab my attention, make me invested. Keep obviously the audience is going to have to be really invested as well.
Audience retention 100% off this problem, because this is something that we all face, my friends. Of course, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch. the gaming console, the Nintendo Switch. Look, I've recently been enjoying my girlfriend's Nintendo Switch in a very Chad-like and not cringe fashion.
Yes, your girlfriend's Nintendo Switch, right.
Yes. And in a very Chad-like and non-cringe fashion, I've been doing this. And so-called real gamers, I'm a real gamer, bro. They keep insinuating that it's some sort of Soylent dispensing device. That I'm somehow cringe.
Yes.
That somehow I'm not a real gamer.
The Soy Tendo, yes.
That's what they call it. I think to myself, what? Really? Nintendo Switch is soy? Yeah, I keep telling them I'm not gay, yet somehow I'm being gate-kept out of being a true gamer? Fuck, it blows my mind, bro. I have sources for this, too. I have arguments for this that are really gonna it's gonna blow these so-called real gamers away. Let me lay down some facts and logic.
Prepare to get bing bing wahoo pilled. Everybody.
Look, I'm the based and grill-pilled smug Pepe. The other gamers, they're the cringe soy jack. They've got it all mixed up. And here's my arguments to back that up. First of all, us bro-tendos, that's what I call the collective of, true Nintendo gamers. Us bro-tendos, we don't go on mass shootings, okay?
This is true.
Has anyone ever played Mario? Went bing, bing, wahoo, and then shoot up a school? Has anybody ever done that?
I don't. You know what? You bring up a valid point. I don't think I've ever met a single Kirby fan who has lashed out in anger in public.
We're well balanced. Us bro-tendos, we have the strongest mental health of any gamer. Period. That's just it, bro.
Yeah.
These Doom players, these Call of Duty players, like Call of Duty, you literally go on a mass shooting in Modern Warfare 2. And then this transfers to real life. Like us bro-tendos, we don't do that. Because
it's not just the positives you see from the guys playing the Brotendo. I mean, has anyone ever seen one of those mentally fucked up Twitch e-girls streaming Nintendo Switch instead of like Valorant or League of Legends or some shit like that?
They're always more well adjusted, I would think. I don't watch titty streamers, so I don't know. But I would assume that this is the case.
Yeah.
And, to further my point here, Nintendo, they brilliantly buck the modern world and encourage the player, the owner of this so-called Soytendo Switch, really the Brotendo Switch, to do couch co-op. Do you remember that? Do you remember sitting on the couch with your boys?
I do. Yes. Yeah. I did have a childhood.
Yeah, and they keep that dream alive, Micah. Look, I know most of these gamers, they can't scrounge together 3 friends for a match of Mario Party, but I'm telling you, bro, it's a titillating experience.
It's really the grass toucher's console.
It is. It's the normal, well-adjusted person's console. And I'll get into more of that why later. But I've got to ask, the best thing about playing video games, what is it? It's making other people seethe, making them angry, making other people angry in your victory.
I was gonna say that the purpose of video games is escaping this hellscape we call our reality, but that's equally valid.
You know, that's the thing is like I play these games and I'm a winner. In real life, I'm a winner. I just can't escape winning. It's rough, but someone's got to do it. And you know, furthermore, like let's talk about the seed causing potential of the Nintendo Switch. Look, does your 2 seconds of proximity chat does that match the high of stealing your girlfriend's only star and winning the Mario Party game? Looking into her eyes and seeing the vacancy, the sense of loss that you instilled into that is that soy? Is that soy?
The knowledge that
beating
you're
your
not
girlfriend?
the knowledge that you're not going to get laid for 3 days.
Oh no, it's the opposite, bro. Once they're buck broke and it's open for business, they have nothing left. They have to use whatever they had to reclaim their dignity. You've smashed it and taken it. You've conquered, and these broads love it. And you know, do you think like dying in a fucking Tarkov match matches the energy of every one of your friends contemplating murdering you after stealing all their coins? You can see it in their eyes. Get fucking real, dude. Get fucking real.
That is true. What Xbox party like verbal fight has ever led to an IRL physical confrontation?
Never. No, it doesn't happen. They don't pull up. You know, all they do is scream the N-word at you. I have people in real life screaming the N-word at me. And that's the purest form of nectar. That's the purest form of nectar you could get. And I have a final point here, you know, to really seal the deal. Rule of threes, right? Tie it all together like a fucking Christmas present. Does Nintendo ever release broken games?
No.
Does that ever happen?
No.
I've never heard of this. Oh, dude, but bro, I swear, just wait a year, bro. It's almost playable, bro. Just 2 more patches, bro. Come on. No, I want to buy a game. I want to put the card in, and I want to fucking play it. I'm a goddamn adult. I don't have time
Not only
for
that,
hours of
but
unskippable cutscenes and tutorials.
Not only that, but they will fight their fan base on re-releasing the games. As opposed to the other consoles and publishers where they're just like, you will buy the re-release. You will pay a premium for a game that you hated to begin with.
And they always do it. They do it in like 10 years. Okay, and like in all these re-releases, like I'm looking at Resident Evil 4's re-release, great game. What did they do to Ashley's tits? They were huge. They were boulders. Now, but that's not realistic. Did Nintendo ever take Peach's tits and lop them off like she's some sort of cancer patient? Did this ever happen? No, this is only, like, Nintendo's pure. They understand that we need it. We need it. These aren't scantily clad whores, but you know, but they're there. They're pure.
Zero Suit Samus. That's all I have to say.
Zero Suit's been a thickie for her whole goddamn life. And they never take it back because of, changing beauty standards, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay.
And
cool.
they designed that for children.
Yeah. It taught me at a young age that I wasn't gay. What's soy about that? Instead of these fucking manly female characters that come out in modern games, like you look at them, you're like, ugh, they put a bag over her head. That's disgusting. It's horrible to see. Yeah, so basically, I just want to put the cart in the fucking console and go bing bing wahoo. I don't have time for the cutscenes, the tutorials, the story, dude. My story. Yeah, video games, they're not fucking art. And Nintendo doesn't get that messed up. They don't go thinking like, I'm really doing something here. This is smart. I'm like Richard and Mortimer. No, there's not one game with a good fucking story or compelling characters. Not a single one. And even if there was another form of media, just make it a movie. I don't want to play a walking simulator. Just make it a fucking movie. Grow the fuck up.
You see, this is why our fans come to the show. They come to the show to get these informative and hot takes. And you know what? When their girlfriend gets them, because obviously everybody who listens to the show has a girlfriend, but when their girlfriend decides to buy them a Nintendo Switch of their very own to placate their emotions when she goes and gets herself a bowl, they have all these talking points now that they can give to people to explain how they're not soy.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a second. No, I don't agree.
Did I say something?
Did you completely wreck 10 minutes of me ranting about children's video games with one single line? I think you might have, Micah. I think you might have.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I think.
You did just insinuate the bull, and yeah, I think that kind of puts me back in the soy jack. You know, we're moving on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm no longer fired up about this. You've extinguished the flame there, Micah. But we'll talk about another video game, Minecraft.
Solid game.
Solid game. And, you know, gamers for generations have been using Minecraft as a thinly veiled, mechanism for which to issue actionable death threats to people. And I thought that we all agreed that this was an ironclad defense. I thought we were all on board here, you know?
I'm sorry, I just have to point out how depressed it made me just now to realize that you saying generations was not an inaccurate statement.
No, we're fucking old, Micah. We're
Jesus
old.
Christ.
It's rough. And we're never getting those years back. All those mistakes piling up. All we can do is gaze at them and think to ourselves, damn, if only I'd done differently. Just like a man named Richard Golden, who was recently arrested for exercising free speech. Now, you tell me, Micah, if I'm crazy here. I'm going to go ahead and quote his 4chan post that got him in this heat.
Sure.
He says, just shoot Chitwood in the head, and he stops being a problem. They have to find a new guy to be the problem. But shooting Chitwood in the head solves an immediate problem permanently. Just shoot Chitwood in the head and murder him. And, you know, you read that, you think to yourself,
God, that's extreme. That's
bad. You can't be saying shit like that.
That's a threat.
Yeah, that's an actionable
threat. Yeah,
you can't be issuing those unless it's on the Grillcast podcast. But, and there is a big but here. I love big buts, and I cannot lie. There are 2 more words that completely exonerate him in Minecraft.
Oh, that's okay.
He signs off his post. Yeah, that's fine. Look, I'm no lawyer, Micah. I'm no lawyer, but I certainly dabble recreationally in gamer law, right? I dabble. I'm a dabbler in gamer law. And to me, he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to threaten to grief someone's Minecraft server?
I mean, that's like me saying I would, I don't know, go to the, director of the CIA's house and set it on fire while riding a unicorn. Well, obviously that's not going to happen because unicorns don't exist.
Right.
That is not something that I could do.
No, you couldn't. It's not possible. Those 2 words, they make it protected speech. This is factual. This man's not a threat to anybody, all right? And I'll go ahead and play a video to prove it because this guy's not he's not doing anything, bro.
I mean, what is this country coming to where we can't even play Minecraft anymore?
They're here. I don't know who they are.
They're here.
South Brunswick Police.
Just so you know, we're audio visually recording. Richard,
They're recording.
can you step down here, please? We'll talk. Yeah, come in. We'll talk to you down here. What's up, bud? Come on down this way.
Oh my God! Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Is this guy hurting anyone? He's not resisting. He's not doing anything. He was just venting his frustration with the sheriff. Okay.
All right. Just so you know.
See, this isn't police brutality. This is police fragility.
Volusia County, Florida. Pretty incident that you're aware of what's going on.
Yeah, I was. I think I saw you there.
What you talked about. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to headquarters. We'll do everything. And we also have a search warrant to search the resident for electronic devices.
This is gamer oppression in real time, my friends.
Yeah, I'm the guy who signed off on that thread as PP Poo Poo, Officer PP Poo Poo.
Yeah, pat him down. We'll have
I posted the angry Pepe with the gun, with the underwear over
I posted the script. I posted the screaming Pepe with his arms up above his head and his tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
It's for his room. We're gonna get computer devices, phones, whatnot, and that'll come with us. I'll write your receipt so you have everything that we took. Okay.
And now the mother's gonna lead him into this room. Take a listen.
Gym locker in here. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Smells like a gym locker in here. This guy who's fucking, he's got fucking a dozen cum socks lined up under his bed. You think he's a threat? You think he's gonna do anything? Or do you think he was just, the fucking, do you think maybe he was just venting a little bit? Venting his frustration with the system. And it smells like a gym locker? Clearly he works out.
No, it is, like I said, it's a case of police fragility. And it just goes to show that, like, they're again, like I said, we're slowly approaching like 1984 levels of tyranny in this country. I mean, it has commenced. 1984 has commenced, and you can no longer play Minecraft in 2023.
Bro, it's 1985. It's one more than 1984. It's even worse. It's horrible. And, you might be asking, who is this Shitwood guy? All right? Who is this guy? So he's a
Officer
Floridian.
Shitwood.
Yeah. First of all, weird name. If that's your last name, change your fucking name, bro.
Doesn't sound gay at all.
That's it's a mark of fucking shame to have that last name. But he's a sheriff in Florida somewhere. He's at like a NASCAR event, and some guys came up, said some stuff about the Jews, some chuds or whatever, and he proudly spoke up in defiance of these chuds, in defense of trans and Jewish people, much to their chagrin, which led to this whole altercation. And obviously, I support his ardent defense of these marginalized communities, but is he a saint? Is this man
what's this guy's rank?
I didn't do that much prep.
If it's
He's
because if it's captain, if his rank was captain, he'd be Captain Shitwood, and he would be a literal butt pirate.
Well, you might not be too far there, because he does have some, he is pretty sussy. He's pretty sussy, and I'll show you a video from a press conference he did after this arrest that really drives a nail in. Shows maybe this guy isn't, all he's cracked up to be, what he's portrayed by the media to be.
There's a lot of people in this room, and there's a lot of people around this country of the Jewish faith who are on their hit list. They try to besmirch your character. They try to put death threats out on you and threaten you and your family. Well, I wear that as a badge of honor because I, too, by these clown group, want to shut my big mouth and put a bullet in the back of my head. Go for it. That's my message to you. Go for it.
Yeah, he's not scared.
You want to try to get into my computer and plant child porn in there with a group of people that have an IQ of a 12? Go for it. I challenge you, go for it. You want to put surveillance on me 24 hours? Go for it.
What?
And the best of all, you're going to dox me.
Buddy? What? Nobody threatened to do that. Nobody said we're going to play a child porn on your computer, bro. What? Where did that come from? Micah! What?
Just in case you find anything, okay, they said very clearly, okay, and succinctly that they were planning to put that there.
Why would he say that? What?
Okay. No. That thread was deleted. That thread was deleted, though.
Yeah. It got jannied. But look, to me, that sounds like kind of a proactive measure for legal defense. You know? Didn't that kind of come out of left field? Kind of out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Wait. Micah, let me try this out, right? Let me try this out, since apparently we can do this. Yeah. All these fucking chuds coming after me for promoting radical centrism. I'm not afraid of you. You can say you'll put a bullet in my head. I'm not afraid. You can plant all the empty beer bottles you want on the floor of my car, bro. You can give my girlfriend a black guy. I'm not gonna back down, bro. I'm not afraid of being framed. Does that track to you?
Yeah. No, it does not. No, it sounds like you beat your wife.
Seems kind of weird to me, dude. Like, I think we need to go into Minecraft, right? We need to make a Minecraft server, and we need to make a wood chipper in Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
Make this Minecraft wood chipper. And maybe, depending on what's on this guy's computer, because that was weird. That was weird to me. That was very suspect. There's wood chippers in Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
This is all satire. Please, for the love of God, Sheriff Shitwood, don't arrest me too. Oh my God, dude, I won't. I'm not coming.
Look,
I'm not
I
coming.
respect you and the choices you make in your personal life. Okay, I'm
Just
not
keep
the
it
FBI.
in the bedroom.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
it.
Fuck. No, that was really weird though.
No,
I
it
didn't
was.
like that. Yeah.
Everyone hated that.
And speaking of things that everyone hates, let's talk about TikTok. Is the clock a ticking for
indeed.
TikTok? Is
I
it?
don't know.
It seems.
I don't know.
It seems like it might be, Micah, because in an attempt to stop mass school cringings, we've taken TikTok CEO. The fuck is his name? God, I hate Chinese people. Xi Jinping. Shou Zi Chu. We've taken him
That was close.
hostage. And we forced him to answer for his crimes against our youth, grooming them into becoming addlepated retards. I think that's the right word for that. Anyways, the greatest minds of our generation, our Congress people, they've converged to take him to task. To answer for his crimes against our youth. And I'll go ahead and play the first video showing the epic grilling that they've put him under. You gotta see it to believe it. And this is on the topic of the Uyghurs of China. What does TikTok CEO Ching Kong Pao have to say about that?
Chair, Mr. Chu, do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur population?
Congresswoman, if you use our app and you open it, you will find our users who give
Not-
all sorts of
That's
content
not
on
my
their
question. My question is, do you agree that the Chinese
Jesus
government
Christ.
has persecuted the
Disgusting.
Uyghur population?
Well, it's deeply concerning to hear
She
about
looks like
all
the
accounts of
slug
human
lady
rights
from
abuse.
Monsters Inc.
My role here is to
I
explain
think
what
you're
our
being
platform
pretty
does on this.
evasive. It's a pretty easy question. Do you agree that the Chinese government has persecuted the Uyghur
Oh,
population?
Congresswoman.
Congresswoman,
Please
I'm here
stop,
to describe
no.
TikTok and what we do as a
Stop
platform.
Asian
And as a
hate.
platform, we allow our users to
I
freely
see what's
express
going on here. I
their
see what
views
she's
on
trying
this
to
issue and
do.
other
Today-
issue that matters to them.
Well, you didn't answer the question. Earlier today, Chairman Rogers
Stop
asked
Asian
you,
hate.
and I quote, have any moderation tools been
She's
used to
literally like a
remove
disgusting
content
slug
associated with the
person.
Uyghur genocide, yes or no?
Who let her out of whatever basement she crawled out of? What the fuck is this? Look, here's what I hate. And look, I hate Chinese people as much as anyone else, right? I'm all for taking them to task to answer for these crimes. I hate TikTok as much as anyone else, which is what I meant to say, and not Chinese people. But look, what they're doing here, what these congressional hearings have devolved into, is fat simpleton retards that who somehow weaseled their way into positions of power. Somehow, they realize this is my time to shine. I'll get a nice Twitter clip. People will see me on Twitter really grilling this fucking bug person. Really taking them to task over the Uyghurs in China. Like they give a fuck about Uyghurs in China? Like anyone cares?
They always use these types of things, and they'll be covering subject matter and just they'll turn it into a spectacle to highlight some other issue that's totally irrelevant. And TikTok gets a lot of flack. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I can't be totally unfair towards it because a lot of people call it a brain draining and data scraping application. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I use Google every day. But
Right.
it's just that some people don't care for the content on there, and they're gonna try to hold the Chinese accountable for what Americans are doing on their app.
Yeah,
I don't think that's right.
Mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling because it's no different from YouTube Shorts or fucking
No.
Facebook Shorts or whatever, except for that it's actually successful because
Yeah.
it's it's just
They
what the
just want to
kids are
hate
up
on.
to
They
now.
just want to hate on Asians because that's
what it
where we
comes
are in
down to.
2023. We've all experienced COVID. There's a lot of residual angst about it, and it's just they're an easy target.
And look, as much as I shit on TikTok and I would never use it because, I have above a room temperature IQ, it's really great to use It's like shaking keys in front of your girlfriend, right? Like, if you just want some peace and quiet for a few hours, awesome.
Ooh, look at this.
Great.
Ooh, look at this.
I'm scrolling.
Keep
I'm
scrolling.
scrolling.
Keep scrolling.
Finally, they understand terminally online behavior, and you can use it as a weapon against the women who are nagging you and trying to interfere in your life and interfering with your grind. You can use this as a tool, my friends, and they're trying to take this away. This fat Mayo broad is trying to take this away because she's evil, because she's an evil racist person. And, she goes on beyond this, pretending to care about the Wiggers to get fucking, a cool clip on Twitter and show her supporters, I really take them to task. But now she's saying that TikTok has put her and the government's life in danger.
That video was posted 41 days ago. As you can see, it is captioned me as F. At the House Energy and Commerce Committee on March 23rd of this year. This video was posted before this hearing was publicly noticed. I think that's a very interesting point to raise. But more concerning is the fact that it names this chairwoman by name. Your own community guidelines state that you have a firm stance against enabling violence.
That's a pretty sweet homemade gun.
TikTok. We do not allow people to use our platform to threaten or incite violence or to promote violent extremist organizations, individuals, or acts. When there is a threat to public safety or an account is used to promote or glorify off-platform violence, we ban the account. This video has been up for 41 days. It is a direct threat to the chairwoman of this committee, the people in this room, and yet it still remains on the platform. And you expect us to believe that you are capable of maintaining the data security, privacy, and security of 150 million Americans where you can't even protect the people in this room?
Boring.
Okay, look. Yeah, you're so concerned. Oh, my life's in danger. Oh no. You know what put your life in danger? You fucking ham planet cunt. All that cake and fucking donuts you ate. That's what's putting your life actively in danger. Not some account that didn't get banned for 41 days because it got no engagement. Because it was literally just some schizophrenic. Nobody saw it. And you pulled it up out of nowhere to own the fucking General Sao or whatever the fuck his name is.
I just don't understand what they expect the Chinese, what do they expect TikTok to do? I mean, they forced, we've pretty much forced China to abandon slave labor, so they can't just have like a million gajillion Chinese people moderating every TikTok account, which would be the ideal situation, for that level of, if she wants that level of moderation, that's what you need. You need a billion little Chinese slaves watching every single TikTok account to make sure that nothing's wrong. But instead they have to pay real people. They have to pay real people money, to go in there and moderate. And that's not easy. Moderating is a difficult job.
Yeah. It's real labor. It's like sex work. It's a real job. And look, like these people, the Republicans being like, oh yeah, we're like the party of free speech and we stand up for businesses' rights to, do what they want to do to make things work for them and to contribute to the economy. And all of a sudden they're going after the small platform TikTok, saying that they're contributing to some sort of evil in society just for allowing people to exercise their free speech to say, here's my homemade gun, I'm going to kill a congressperson? Is that what you're telling me? So much for the tolerant right.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I thought they were supposed to be pro-gun anyway.
Right. Yeah,
and anti-government, pro-gun and anti-government.
You would think so, but the reality of the situation is that fat slop pig would not live without the government. Now, she tricked her way up into the upper echelons of government, but if it wasn't for that, she would have 5 kids, be toothless, living in a trailer, fucking collecting government benefits. She just happened to rise to the top, probably by sucking wieners, probably through nefarious means and ends, probably off the backs of billionaire donors who realized, wow, this vacant hole, she doesn't have any autonomy. We can tell her whatever the fuck we want and, we'll just wind her up like a fucking toy and she'll just go off chattering, TikTok gets banned because that's what they've done. That's how she's made it where she is. She could not survive without the government. So much for, you know what? it's hypocrisy. Can you believe a political party is being hypocritical, Micah, in this
can't.
country?
I
The
I
other
actually
side's
cannot.
being hypocritical. Can you believe this?
No.
No.
My answer
it's
is no.
unfounded. It's devastating. But that's the Republican stance on this sort of thing. The Democrats, they're taking a different stance. They realize that Zoomers are the future, that they need to use this app and target them through their data to make them, party members, loyal party members who are going to advance their ideals into the future.
And if anybody knows anything about making loyal party members, it is the Chinese.
Yes, absolutely. And they've had a centrist handshake moment where they say, yeah, you're rotting our kids' brains. But you know what? Those kids, they weren't going to make it anyway. If it wasn't this, it would be Oxycontin. It'd be fucking... It'd be anything else. This is just a vector of attack, and it's mutually beneficial. So the Democrats are stumping for this, saying, we're not going to let this go down like this. We're not going to let the Republicans take away the young people's social media. And I'll go ahead and play a clip from that.
You know, Robert, I just realized something. Republicans ain't got no swag. That's why they want to ban TikTok. Republicans ain't got no swag. That's the problem. And I mentioned
this
that
is
in
civil.
the context
This is civil rights in 2023.
Engaging young people in the democratic process.
I believe all people should have access to TikTok. I believe the Republicans have no swag. My people. Okay, look, that guy's not a black guy. I'm sorry, that's a white guy wearing blackface. Who in the year 2023 says swag? You think a black person is stuck that far in the past? They blaze towards the future. They understand what's going on. You wouldn't catch them dead saying swag in the year 2023. That guy's an AI.
Yeah, no, not. I'm not falling for it. I'm not buying it.
No, not in the era of deep fakes. I'm sorry, but I'm a little too enlightened to be tricked by such buffoonery. You're not gonna take me down that easily. And
when I know that most of the people I interact with on a daily basis are deep fakes, do you think I'm gonna fall for some guy on video? Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's not what us radical centrist grind setters. We're not susceptible to such buffoonery and trickery. That's not our MO. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to try a little harder. But I do like I do like that this, like you said, it's a new civil rights movement. Like they have signs, keep TikTok. Keep TikTok. This isn't AstroTurf. This is an organic movement that the CIA is definitely not funding because they have agreements with China to share data with each other based off whichever platform.
There's gonna be a million person march in DC. It's gonna be called the March for Our Likes.
Oh fuck, bro! I can't top that. We need to move on. That was a high note there. Good one, brother. And you know who's getting a lot of likes recently? You won't believe it. You won't believe that this is reality, but this is real life. The Taliban, they're coming back hard. They're swinging, bro.
Good.
The Taliban, they've recently established a Twitter PR account. You know, they've taken over Afghanistan in the wake of us, bravely saying we'll no longer engage in this war. No, not running away. We didn't run away, Micah. We won the war. It's a tactical retreat. It's just like Vietnam. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Okay.
We'll call it a tactical advance in the opposite direction.
Yeah, exactly. We never stop winning, Micah. It wasn't a giant mistake in which we sunk trillions of dollars. No, we won, and we're tactically advancing in the opposite direction. And so, in their quest to gain good PR, they've tried to court the rightoids in America to say, hey, look, we're not your enemy. We don't hate you. Mm-hmm. We hate gay people. Let's have a handshake chud moment over hating gay people. And their first target that they hit hard was Hillary Clinton. Do you remember her?
I'm just thinking.
Does anyone remember her?
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about like the Taliban terrorists like sitting down with the white chud and being like, look, just because I'm brown and you're white doesn't mean that like gays aren't gays anymore. We gotta get focused here. We gotta come together.
We gotta figure something out here because they're doing really well right now, and we're both down and out pretty bad. Yeah, let's put aside our differences. It's like the Lord of the Rings moment. I
Yeah.
never thought I'd die fighting with the sand flea. I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a chud.
Infidel, yeah.
With an infidel. Well, anyway, they've attacked Hillary Clinton. This is the target that they've taken, and they successfully ratioed former First Lady of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and look at her tweet, because that's what we do on this show. We look at tweets and we go, wow, that's really something there, isn't it? All right, so Hillary Clinton's tweet reads, "Girls in Afghanistan should be going back to school tomorrow, but the Taliban is only allowing boys to be educated. Hashtag let Afghan girls learn." With a big thing that says hashtag let Afghan
Yeah,
girls
because
learn.
that's what every girl wants to be. That's what every little girl out there is yearning to be a nerd.
Please educate me. I want to be a doctor.
That's what they want out of life. Yeah.
Right. And so, obviously Hillary Clinton, detached, a dinosaur from the past, soon to be squeezed into oil, using hashtags?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing, Hill Dog, using hashtags? That's so 2000 late, you dumb bitch. And so they don't let this go, the Taliban. They look at this and they say, no. They say, you spent $700 million in our country trying to teach women and girls that there are 140 different genders. No wonder you lost to the orange gangster. You left a huge mess behind in Afghanistan, just like your husband did with that dress.
Sick burn.
Taliban win! Taliban W! Dude, they have Talibans. They have the Talibans. It's crazy. Yeah. The Taliban Public Relations Department commentary on Twitter, they have the bans, and they got over 5 times more likes than Hillary Clinton. She got ratioed.
Yeah. They're probably the Taliban PR is tweeting this out, thinking, what's she gonna do? Have me dragged away to a CIA black site where I'll never be seen or heard from again? Is she gonna have me shot in the head? And framed as a suicide? What's she gonna do?
See, they know that they can ratio Hillary Clinton and be safe because they've set up a utopia over there.
Yeah.
That's what the Taliban Public Relations Department /commentary has enlightened me towards. That they've set up a system outside of the system. And this ratio proves it. As we all know, if you ratio somebody, then you've owned them. Nothing they ever say is valid ever again. They can never combat you again.
This is true.
This is factual. And they managed to do it. Just a ragtag group, just like the ragtag group drove off the American forces.
A brave ragtag group of freedom fighters.
Right. Just like Rambo 2 said at the end.
Yeah.
The Mujahideen. Good for them. And so it goes farther than that. They also flex on Joe Biden. They say, we're still finding large amounts of cash, weapons, and other valuable assets nearly 2 years after the Cowboys fled. We are so grateful that we are contemplating making a small donation to the Biden-Harris 2024 campaign as a token of our appreciation.
Hashtag Trump arrest.
Yeah, they're just throwing hashtags out. They just want to be seen. Look, they're a small ragtag group. They got to do what they got to do to, get those dubs, to scrape together those victories. And so I'm not going to play the whole video now because it's just them looking at money for like 2 minutes. But they found $100 million in cash, all bundled up, just fucking in a shipping container. Why? Why was this there? I don't have the answer for that, but it was there, my friends. And they're putting this money to good use. They're using this money to help gay people, just like America does. And so they say, we would like to reassure U.S. taxpayers that the $100 million left abandoned in the shipping container by the fleeing cowboys is being put to good use. Public health officials in Dadadi district of Balkh province today inaugurated a new 50-bed homosexual treatment facility.
Oh, that looks comfy. Looks nice.
It does. Look, those are nice beds. That's better than what we give our homeless here. and are gays. And look, that roof isn't even that tall. They could probably survive a pushing off that.
Yeah.
You know, they would just be maimed and then they can be brought in and treated until their affliction is properly cured.
See, this is a much more compassionate Taliban than we had before.
Right, and that's because
I think it's because and it's also because of all the money Joe Biden left them, which I think might have been the purpose, you know?
Right, because money does make you a better person. The more money you have, the better of a person you become, because you elevate yourself. You say, hey, I'm no longer, and this is like the socialist communist message that I actually agree with, is that people who are in poverty, who have nothing, you know, they have it hard. They can't focus on enlightened ideals, such as helping minority groups such as homosexuals.
Or it's like when we get money from the Gumroad account, you know, even though we're not doing anything extra, we haven't really done anything better, but we feel better.
Yeah. It's therapeutic. Money is therapeutic. And it's the ultimate answer to any question, if you think about it. And so that's about what we got today. You know, the Taliban, they're coming up. We'll keep an eye on them, see what they're doing in the future with their Taliban Public Relations Department /commentary, which I'm not sure is actually the Taliban. Could not be. Could just be a Twitter shitposter. But I choose to believe that they've gotten it together and said, guys, hold on.
Yeah.
We're getting really bad press over here. There's a lot of people who have been misinformed, who've been given misinformation and disinformation about our ultimate goal.
Well, it's and again, it's not even necessarily about, you know, following and believing misinformation. It's about following and believing the right misinformation.
Right. I gotta agree with you there. And you know, to close it out, speaking of misinformation on the right, see, I just kind of flipped it around there. Donald Trump saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna get arrested on Tuesday. I'm getting arrested."
What happened with that?
He didn't get arrested, but he did get like $15 million in donations and make Ron DeSantis look like a bitch because he's all like, oh, dude, I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to defend Trump. You know, why wouldn't he defend Donald Trump after he so ardently defended the Capitol riot defendants? After he put his neck out and said, you're not going to go after these people. I will help them. I will help them. Why would any rightoid not help Donald Trump after that? I just don't understand. But yeah, he didn't get arrested. He's fine. He probably lied about that. But, you know, it was titillating at the time. Everyone thinking, oh, what's going to happen?
Yeah,
what's going on?
I'm sure there was a lot of salivating followed by flaccid wieners when that didn't go through.
It did not go through. And to shut out the show, everyone, I just want to remind you that nothing cool ever happens. If someone is ever trying to tell you something cool is going to happen, they're trying to sell you something. They're trying to get money out of you.
Correct.
That's what Donald Trump successfully did, to the tune of $15 million. So good on you, Donnie boy. Still on the grind. Still on the grind. And with that, wow, we've done a lot today. It is late. It is late. You know, for those still listening to the show wondering why we don't have guests, I actually had a fucking dynamite bombshell guest lined up. But it was a woman, and therefore, we got flaked out on. So this is a show that we could provide for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, you can go to the grillcast.gumroad.com to find more bonus content. If you're thinking to yourself, you know, I've listened to everything you've had multiple times, but, you know, my brain aches. My heart aches. I need more. You know, it's like if you just stop going to the gym all of a sudden. You know, your body craves it. They need that exercise that only we can provide. So if you go to the grillcast.gumroad.com, you can find that there for our bonus episodes, which we put at least one out a month. We'll be putting one out before the end of the month here, making a grand total of three whole bonus episodes.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. Yeah. And with that, Micah, you got anything else, bud? You got anything to enlighten us with there?
Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like the video, hit the bell so you keep getting notifications in spite of your dislikement. Make sure to comment. Make sure to share with your friends and your family and anyone that you're interested in romantically.
If you don't like this video, kill yourself. Peace out, my grillas.
Yeah, I'm old as a boomer. My mind said I'm zooming. Everything cooler long as I'm not Laura Loomer. If you think I'm not number one, I done spelled that rumor. Hit that victory royale on some motherfucking coochie. default dance on a bitch. It's the default dance on a bitch. Floss dance while I'm flossing in a whip. Victory royale when that chopper hit. Self-incrimination, I have no participation. News keep asking, I don't say shit. You can't have my conversation.
All right.